So tell us, how can we leverage content creation to boost our business today through Brandtalk Africa?
We wanted to do something for the small business owners, people who are looking for attention online. They don't have enough budget.
So, Mr. Ifeanyi, so what is the trend in the content marketing world right now?
It's about creating mental images in the mind of people. So YouTube is just strategic in the market now. The same with TikTok and the same with Facebook and Instagram. And most companies are real. Most startups are unique and they are fantastic in their ideas. I mean, they have solution to the big problems. There was this lady that I interviewed.
Hello, welcome to Brandtalk Africa. My name is Elizabeth, and today we are going to show you, we're going to talk about how you can leverage content creation to boost your business. So here we have Mr. Ifeanyi, the founder and the CEO of Campiq Media. Tell us how some businesses out there, because a lot of persons are actually doing their businesses blindly. So we feel that I feel that you're an expert in this position, and we know that you have good dimensions of secrets that is going to help businesses out there. So tell us, how can we leverage content creation to boost our business today through Brandtalk Africa?
See, Brandtalk, it's something that started last year. That's 2022. We wanted to do something for the small business owners, people who are looking for attention online. They don't have enough budget like other tech companies in Africa who can always afford whatever they want. So I decided to leverage on the skills that I have and my team to explore the untapped market in Africa and give brands audience. So one of our vision is to shine spotlight on what people are doing. If you go on our platform now, you see a number of clips we've done, we've interviewed businesses. Our goal is really one thing. How can we give voice to these brands that can't afford the good media? And also, how can we do something in a long term for them that you don't just show them today and tomorrow they're off the space. We want them to be on the spotlight and also become a spotlight themselves. That's just a simple definition of Brandtalk Africa.
So, Mr. Ifeanyi, so what is the trend in the content marketing world right now?
It's about visuals. Yes, audio is there, but it's about creating mental images in the mind of people. So YouTube is just strategic in the market now. The same with TikTok and the same with Facebook and Instagram. Social media is pioneering this movement. If you watch, YouTube just incorporated the idea of podcast within their space. The same with Apple iTunes. You know, these things are happening almost the same time. So I want you to know that the trend is one. People are interested in visuals. Yes, we are now in a very fast world where people don't have all the 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes to watch a clip. But if you're actually giving value, people will stop to subscribe, to follow you, just like what you're doing now. They're going to stop. They want to see who you are. They really want to connect with you. So what am I trying to say in essence? The trend is about visuals. The trend is about what people are going to see about your brand online. If they can see you in 4 different platforms and they can consume 7 hours of your content and they can also interact 11 places, they will believe that you are real. And most companies are real. Most startups are unique and they are fantastic in their ideas. I mean, they have solution to the big problems. There was this lady that I interviewed the other time on Brandtalk platform. She's into, what do you call it now, accounting. She helps startups manage their accounts because we realize that most businesses that are just below 5 years, they overlook so many things like legals and accounting. So in that sense, she launched her small startup to help other startups to manage their finances. Such idea is lucrative and is just there. People need to take advantage of it, but she is lacking audience. Do you understand that? Because she's lacking audience, if she can come to Brandtalk and we collaborate, we work together, she tells her story and we film the process and we also help her generate interview content like creatives that she can use for her Facebook ad, YouTube ad, or any other platform of her choice. With just doing this, she will get attention, which is also in the trend. So it's a matter of visuals and also audio is not out of this game.
Who are Brandtalk clients? Who needs content creation? Who needs to put our content out there. We know that businesses are number one people who are supposed to put our content out there. So who needs to, as an expert, to put our content out there?
Like I answered earlier, we will focus on startups. Now, does it mean that we cannot do things for big organizations? No. But we believe that we need to niche down because it's not just the only product we are producing, but we want to really give value. If a business is small, they are willing to take risk. So we have a customer avatar. I want to paint a picture for you. Imagine having an avatar for your business. Let's call the avatar Frank. So Frank is the need of your customers. Everything your customers need, you just write it down. Let's say you are into content creating like we are. So we have Frank as our customer avatar. So we need quality video, timely delivery. We want publicity, audience, attention. These are things that our customers want. So when somebody is reaching out to us to do a collaboration, we go to our avatar to say, does this match what our customers want? So now our customer is this person who wants to get their product out there, who wants to get their voice out, who knows that money follows attention and they want to scale. If you are less than 5 years in business, you are willing to take risk. And if you start seeing conversion as a startup, we encourage you to double down. Don't pull out. The more I've done this with some persons. There's this guy that's into fabrics business. We did a commercial for him and he started getting attention to the point that he was now overwhelmed. So I called him today and said, why are you not putting your ad again? We're not seeing anything on your status on your platform on Instagram. He started telling us the truth that he was overwhelmed. So we have a structure that will also advise people. The moment you are putting commercials out, your creative out, you're going to get attention. But managing this attention is where the money is. So if a young person or a startup wants to make money in this century, you really need to leverage content creation.
What's your take on personal branding? When we talk about branding your business, what is your take on personal branding?
When you talk about personal branding, it's something that so many persons are interested in it. People are teaching it on YouTube, on different platforms. For me, it's about positioning yourself for who you want people to perceive you for. You can be working in a system or a company, and you can be branding yourself around it. Today, you know who Tim Cook is. After Steve Jobs died, this guy replaced him in the office as a CEO of Apple. Today, he has about 12 million followers. And Apple on its own has about 4 million on Instagram or so. Now, he branded himself as person we call KPI, key person of influence. This person is the one that they are pushing out there. So if you have a vision, if you have a dream, you really need to work on yourself so that when people see your post, when people see an article from you, and it's just like this now, you know who this person is, what they stand for. You don't need people to mistake you for someone else. And when people type your name on Google, which is one of the top search engines now, they need to see something about you with respect to what you are projecting. In Nigeria, we have someone that we call Tony Lumelo. He's a very big figure. The moment you mention him, what comes to mind is entrepreneur. He's the biggest guy on the board as much as I'm concerned. When it has to do with personal branding, he's honing it well. He has a style of dressing. I mean, branding is also part of how you look, what you say, how you write, your language, your story. Very important, your story. For me, I'm a young guy that started hawking at the age of 5, 1997. And I moved from hawking 2012 to self-employment at this point where I don't want to work for anybody. I don't want to give my parents money from my proceeds of the trading. To building a business, I didn't really know what it was all about, but I needed to niche down and focus on the brand I was working on. So people started calling me Ifeanyi, which is my real name, and they moved into calling me Campiq. They moved from there to Campiq Media. I mean, different names that I've used for my brand also reversed to be my name. So at this point, they are mistaking me for my brand. So now I needed to separate myself from the brand. So you have Campiq Media and you have Ifeanyichukwu Nwagbo. If you go on TikTok today, or on Instagram, any platform, you type Ifeanyichukwu Nwagbo. I am separate. When you type Campiq Media, Campiq Media is separate. So personal branding is about the image you want people to see about you. You don't need to show them everything, but an aspect that is relevant to your profession, to your personal life.
African marketing in the future, we are uncertain about what it's going to what is going to be. So can you tell us about the African marketing in the future?
The future of African market is inexhaustible because I branded this brand talk. I call it Brandtalk Africa. I know people will be concerned, why are you not saying brand talk or why are you not stopping at brand talk? I see where Africa is going. I feel if you can serve this market, if you can help these people, if you can give them value, they are becoming the engine of the economy in the future. I don't mean to look very far, like 20 years or 10 years. I mean, the next 1 month, the next 3 months, you are seeing things coming out of Africa that is unconventional. People are launching products, people are launching apps, people are taking, you see, we don't even bother about so many tech companies outside this country, apart from people like Apple and Google. Some other problem, we are solving them internally. So the market is fresh, like a virgin, and it's calling for entrepreneurs. It's calling for investors. If you are into hedge fund, there is market here in Africa. There is future. People are producing massive equipment, massive ideas are coming out every day. So I believe that we can double down, we can do more, and we need investors, no doubt. But more to that, we need brands like Brandtalk to help amplify the voice of the people. And finally, we need people in certain sectors to bring their products and their ideas together to create something that at the end of the day will have a unicorn. Thank you so much.
So as a business person, so how do we position ourselves and then position our brand?
So looking at content creation, I would always advise people, anything you are putting out there is speaking about you. You can't have a 20 minutes video or 2 minutes video doing comedy. Tomorrow you are selling another product. Next tomorrow you are making hair. The other day you are now driving a car. Don't let people mistake you for so many things. I talk about personal branding here too, but this is more like saying, this is what I'm bringing to the market. For we, it's content creating. We want to help startup create videos that's going to go viral for them, that's going to make them money, that's going to show their product or their services or their value to the bigger market. So you need to start today to create content that is streamlined to where you're going to. And the moment you start doing that, you will see that the market is virgin, the market is fresh, and it will favor you. So don't stop by just saying, this is what I want to do. Say, this is who I want you to know me for. And if you're going to change tomorrow, don't feel bad, don't feel antagonized. You can switch. That's the good thing about branding and personal positioning yourself well. You can switch. I can come out tomorrow and tell you, I'm now fully into AI, no longer content creation in quotes. You can't kill me. This is what I'm building. And I'm going to show you why I've done this switch, because every day by day, I'm growing in knowledge. I'm making researches. I am having conversations. I'm watching tons of videos online. So if you want to position yourself in this decade, in this season of life, make sure you are growing, you are evolving, and you won't be left out. Seriously.
If this content has actually been of value to you, I would like you to click the like button, subscribe, and as well share. Wouldn't harm you too. Mr. Ifeanyi, so we would like to know, what do we expect from Brand Talk Africa?
Okay, so thank you. We're coming to the end of the interview, I know. And I want to say this, Brandtalk is loaded. We want to give people audience. We want to get attention, because we know that the moment you get attention, money will follow your business. Personally, I've struggled in business. Yeah, I've struggled to the point where I took loan to run my idea, and it wasn't coming out fine. I mean, it wasn't coming out the way I thought it should. And I can't disappoint the investor or the lender. I needed to put myself under duress, under serious pressure to pay off this loan, and then pull myself together again, get a team that can keep the ball rolling. So the future is fresh for us because now we know who our customer avatar is. We are no longer running helter-skelter. We are getting equipment every single day, and we are getting better because we know that this person needs us and they need to go viral. That's why we are doing what we're doing today. And we keep getting better and keep making progress and serving you better. Last word before I go. If nobody knows you, nobody will patronize you. And to be able to do much more, which is our slogan, much more M square, you really need to be there every day by day